Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. There's nothing better than starting a vlog from a cruise balcony, a cruise ship balcony. Oh, is it raining? Chilly. We're coming in for our last day. Tomorrow we ride in Southampton. The weather's changing, it's cold. I need to put a jacket on, but such an amazing trip, and we wanted today to do a full food video because I feel like we're now experts on the dining choices on the Arvia. So we're on the P&O Arvia. One of the biggest selling points for us with this ship was how many eateries and restaurants they have. So they say it's over, I think it's over or it is 30 bars and restaurants. And I'm pretty sure we've tried all of them. I think bar one, we've tried pretty much all of them at this point. So in today's video we just want to talk through all of them, show you the options, so that if you're coming on you know what to expect, you know what not to miss, you know what you maybe could miss. Obviously it's just our opinions, but we do like to think of ourselves as quite food orientated travellers, and everywhere we go we look for food, we look for coffee, we look for nice restaurants, cafes, the local stuff. We're quite foodie people when we travel. It's one of the big incentives to travel for us. So hopefully this will help you if you're coming on, and if not and you just like watching food videos, then welcome. Grab a drink, grab something to eat, because this video will probably make you hungry. First things first, breakfast.
The thing I love about the restaurant breakfast, one, the food seems to be fresher than the buffet. They bring it all out freshly cooked for you.
Oh, we're in the main dining room. We're in Zenith.
We're in the main dining room. Zenith on board Arvia. Deck 7 if you need to know how to get here. They do give you this menu here, which has kind of set breakfasts and everything you can order, eggs Benedict, etc. The P&O Cruises breakfast. However, you don't have to stick to this. You can do what I do and just tell them exactly what you want. So I order 3 fried eggs, 2 bacon, a hash brown, mushrooms, etc. Whatever you want. You're Millie.
The other thing is with the buffet, which is another choice, it's every time we've been there it's really busy. People are queuing. I mean, the food still looks fresh and still looks good. We've not actually tried it, but so when you're feeling tired, you've just woken up, you don't need to line up in a queue and pile your food on your plate. You can just sit down, and as lazy as it sounds, someone brings your food over to you, which I think is a lot nicer anyway. And having the luxury of going out to a restaurant breakfast every day, you wouldn't get that at home. So that's what we prefer to do anyway.
Please. 1 sausage and 1 hash brown, please. Good boy. So you have the famous buffet breakfast. Every cruise ship has this. Every breakfast item imaginable under the sun in one place. You do have to compete with fellow guests and passengers though to get your breakfast. There can often be big queues and lines here. If you're up for that, it's a good option. You get a little bit more choice than you would get in the restaurant, and the food is still good and fresh. Usually it comes out fast. We do find here the tables are a little bit closer together. There's a little bit, there's no service. You're doing everything yourself. You're trying to carry your breakfast plate, get your coffee on your own, and basically everything is self-service. And then another option, unique to Arvia, I believe, maybe Iona as well, sister ships, is the Keys, which is on deck 8, and this gives you a more limited. It gives you a mix.
Please, can I go to the kids area soon?
Yeah, you can go to the kids area soon. No problem at all.
Can I go there?
Yeah, we'll go later. Yeah.
Or over there.
Over there. Yeah, good idea.
No.
It gives you kind of in between, because the food is served to you on a plate still, but it's almost like fast food. So you've got a little menu up here. You've got a station for pancakes and waffles, one for omelettes, and then one for full English. So you will help yourself to the buffet, but it's a little bit more I don't know, somewhere between a restaurant and a buffet. I don't know how to explain it, but we quite like it. Someone's calling your name. Oh, thank you.
Let them go. Stay here, of course. Stay here. Okay?
Oh, we've just walked 15 floors. We have been trying to take the stairs. That's the other thing with all this food on the ship. Taking the stairs is a little bit of a hack if you feel up to the challenge. Oh, just met a lovely couple who watched our Ventura videos years and years ago. We've actually had quite a lot of people come up to us on this cruise and say they've recognised us from the channel. And she actually recognised me from this mole. I'm considering like getting some of these removed just for like looks purposes. But maybe I won't now. She like recognised you from the moles. I was like, okay, cool. Really, really nice couple. Nice for people to say hi to us if they do recognise us from the video. One other breakfast option, which is kind of a brunch option that I did want to mention, is the American Diner. We went there for lunch the other day, but they do a brunch menu, I think from 10 or 11, and you can also get brunch there. So Arvia really does host. It really is like a food ship. There are so many options, 30 different restaurants and bars, whatever you feel like. Across 2 weeks, you can really change it up for your breakfast options. But we're gonna go for a swim, take a few hours, and then of course, you're never too far away from your next meal on a cruise ship, so we will see you for our lunch. But not before I grab myself a quick coffee at the coffee shop down here, which uses Costa coffee. P&O seem to have a very long-term ongoing deal with Costa, because every cruise ship I've been on with P&O has always been Costa coffee. They also do some cakes and pastries here at the coffee shop, but you do have to pay for these. £2.25. So, as promised, lunch. We feel like we have only just finished breakfast and put our knives and fork down for that, but we have come down to the Horizon, which is the buffet, for our first part of lunch. Then there's going to be lunch part 2, of course, because there are just so many options on this ship. But I've gone for today some curry. The curries have been really, really good on this cruise. One of the highlights, actually, of the whole cuisine on board. Some curry, some pork, some steak, and some rice. So keeping it high protein, which is what we like. And then we're going to show you the Keys lunch in a minute. I think Lucy's going to have fish and chips.
So, we're trying to film this by eating at these places, but also we want to talk about some we've had in the past that we're not necessarily going to... We can't eat 30 restaurants today, guys. We can't do that. We're at the end of the cruise. Our stomachs are full. I've not been hungry for 2 weeks because we haven't stopped eating, so I can't eat in every restaurant in one day. But we are now at the Keys, so I didn't fancy anything at the buffet today. I fancied something at the Keys. So they've got 3 different stalls, the same as when we're at breakfast, but one of them is fish and chips, which has always got a very big line. There's a long queue right now. Then there's the Asian fusion, which has got katsu chicken curry, prawn and coconut Thai green curry, or like a tofu ginger green bean thing that all come with rice. Then there's a roast dinner one that's got Yorkshire pudding wraps, which we had on the first day, which were quite nice. They're like a beef one with, what's it called, horseradish sauce. They've got like big Yorkshire puddings that you've got like a roast dinner inside of, and they've always got a different meat every day. And then there's always a vegetarian option, so like mock lamb is what's on today. So I'm gonna grab maybe Coda, I'll get him a fish and chips, and I'll get myself maybe the Thai green curry. Other options for lunch, we've had lunch at the American Diner, we've had lunch at, where else have we eaten lunch? It's obviously room service and stuff, we've not had that, because you've got a £2.50 charge on room service actually, so anything you order you pay £2.50 for it to be delivered to the room, no matter what you buy. And then on sea days you can actually eat lunch at the main restaurant. There's Taste 360, which is like pizzas and burgers, which is poolside, which is quite nice. We've had that a couple of times. It's not like the nicest burgers ever, but they're like quick, easy to grab and quite tasty. We did have another amazing burger on board at the Keel and Cow. We'll talk about that later. That's more of a dinner option. But for now, I'm gonna just go and stand in this very long queue and grab a fish and chips. And then just around the corner you've also got where you get all your drinks, then little salads out and some dessert. So Thai green is very green, as the name says, and we've got prawns. Is it just prawns? I think it's just prawns. And then the katsu curry just here. So we've had Thai food in Thailand and katsu curry in Japan. It's not like the most authentic, best I've ever had, but it is still really nice that there's this option on board. So George has gone for another lunch.
No, this is not for me. This is apparently for Coda.
The fish and chips is actually really good here, isn't it? The fish is always very crispy and the fish is very flaky. Chips are nice. They're not like fish and chip shop chips, but they're good. I would say it's probably the best meal you can get here in the Keys. That has just been cooked, nice and fresh, boiling hot. Same with the chips. If you've watched this channel for more than, say, a week, you'll know that Lucy and I are big believers in following your dreams, building something for yourself in your life. Which is why the sponsor of today's video, Odoo, could not be a better fit. Odoo is an all-in-one business management software, project management, accounting, etc. But I want to show you their website builder. I'm going to show you how easy it is to build a website free for life. It uses AI and there's only 4 steps. So let's say I was doing this for some social media coaching, which I've done in the past. Main objective to get leads. I'm going to choose a color palette that I like, or I could upload my logo
logo. I want an about me page. I want my services. I want some case studies of people who've worked with me before. Then I'm going to choose a theme. I like the look of this one. And that's it. It's going to build your website for you. So here I now have a complete structure of a website, which I can just go in. It's so intuitive. If I want to edit this, I called my coaching Build, Grow, Earn, helping you build a personal brand and make a living on social media. I can of course change the logo, background images. You can use the customization tab over here to change font sizes, a number of different ways to customize your website. Book a free 10-minute call with me, for example. You can also use AI to write text sections of your website. Just tell it the general gist of what you want to do. It'll write it for you with perfect grammar, etc. There is no excuse to have a bad website. Please check the link in the description, sign up for your own account and check this out for yourself. So I've just spent an hour in the gym. Now it is time, once again, for dinner, main restaurant this evening.
So we have come to the main dining room again for dinner tonight, but this is Meridian. So Zenith is on the 7th floor, Meridian's on the 6th floor. We've got the same menus, they've got slightly different chairs. Maybe they've actually got the same chairs, we just sit in different places, but they're basically the same restaurant, same menu, and you can choose which one you want to go to as and when. Yes, we've got the Meridian booked for tonight. We booked a lot of our meals before we came on board because we had a lot of people telling us that things get booked up, and with a 2-year-old we didn't really want to get in any queues or wait with buzzers. If it was just George and I wouldn't mind, we'd get a drink somewhere, but when we're going to the restaurant with a 2-year-old, we need to go to the restaurant and sit straight down because it's just much easier. Because obviously 3 meals out a day with a 2-year-old isn't the easiest thing in the world for him. He's doing so well. We've got a lot of stuff with us to entertain him, and bless him, but yeah. So anyway, we are at the Meridian. The menu tonight is quite nice. It's obviously varied every night. There's always about 6 starter options. How many mains? 8 mains? And then about 5 starters maybe. They always have the chicken and the steak available, and then there's often like fish and other meats and stuff, as well as a few vegetarian/vegan options. And I'd say that we've enjoyed most of our meals here. There's been a few that we were slightly disappointed with, but it just depends on the menu of the night. Some nights we say, oh, I want to get loads of things, and you can order multiple mains if you wanted to. They really don't mind if you want to try a few things, which is nice. And of course this is all included in your price of your cruise, so it's like you can order what you want. Yes, some days you come and there's loads you'd like to order. Some days it's like, oh, I like the sound of one thing, so I'll get that, but you're not like that into the menu. But I guess that's like anywhere, and it does really vary night per night. But often it's like meat, veg and potato sort of dishes, often with a couple of extra things. They did a sweet and sour chicken with egg fried rice and prawn crackers the other day, which was huge, and that was quite yummy and a bit different, which was cool. Tonight I've ordered Thai spring rolls for starter and the gammon for main, so we'll show you that when it gets here. And we often get a dessert and a cheese plate as well from here. And we have done 2 formal nights here as well. They do chef's table in the buffet, and we walked through that the other day, and it's quite a funny concept because you're sat in the buffet all sort of dressed up. It feels a bit odd to me. Like, I quite like the setting of the restaurant for formal night, but apparently the food's really lovely there. We didn't get to try it on this cruise because there's only 2 formal nights in the 2 weeks, but yeah, we've done the formal nights in this restaurant twice, and they make it a little bit more special. The menu's a bit more special. They bring you a little amuse-bouche thingy, some truffles at the end of the meal. And it's obviously nice, everyone being dressed up, so we've done that twice. And we're also in a minute going to be talking about all the other dining options, the specialty dining. We've paid for quite a few different meals on this ship, so we've done the Epicurean, the Glass House, the Beach House. What else? We've tried the Olive Grove, which is also included. And there's still lots more to talk about, so maybe we'll show you our food in a second when it gets here, and then we'll chat a little bit more about that in a second.
So the Thai spring rolls have come out. Look out, hot plate, he did tell me. Always listen to your waiter.
Cashew sauce.
Looks really nice. The sauce looks quite good.
The food is going splash, splash.
Yeah. Let's try. Let's dig in.
Well, I need to talk about the kids menu here as well.
Oh, a little bit of lime. True. Oh. Drop my lime in the...
Food vlogger.
Drop my lime in the...
It's a spring roll,
sauce.
darling. It's hot, but you can try some in a minute.
Okay, a little bit of lime. It's quite impressive how they are obviously making this on like a mass production scale. Thousands of meals going out. Let's try it.
What is that?
It's called a spring roll, darling. Would you like to try some?
That is really good. It's not oily and greasy, but it's crispy. It's not hot, but it's still warm. Plenty of flavour. The sauce is good. Really nice. This is the famous P&O steak on every menu, on every ship.
Well, no, it's just
Not true.
on this menu.
Is it not? Is it not in every main dining restaurant on every P&O ship?
Yeah, you
That's
said on
what I
every
mean.
restaurant, on every menu.
Oh no, sorry. Every main dining restaurant, P&O, you get this steak. I've ordered it medium rare because thank you very much, steak knife. I tend to go one below what I actually want. I was tempted to order rare because I find that whatever you order, it's always slightly more. Let's see tonight.
Oh, let me help you first.
And if you like chips, I would recommend ordering an extra portion of chips because they really, as you can see, don't give you that many chips as standard. I mean, do you need more chips? That's your choice. Personally, yes, I think we do. So I'm gonna, let's see. Okay. See, I would now say that's medium and not medium rare, but medium was kind of what I wanted. So I went one below, kind of got what I wanted, but that's just been our experience here. Thank you. So of course for dinner you could also go to the Keys, the American Diner, the buffet, which will be similar to lunch. Olive Grove, we'll put in a few clips here from when we had a really nice meal at Olive Grove.
So the Olive Grove is like I think it's Mediterranean, and they've got a really lovely menu. It's all included and we found it to be quite nice. Again, like not the best food we've ever had, but really quite nice stuff, and the fact that it's all included is great. So we had some pasta dishes and the starters are really nice as well. The American Diner was probably the biggest disappointment for some reason on the ship. I mean, we only had one meal there. We had planned more, but we didn't actually love the food. For example, we had buffalo wings, but they had ketchup on instead of buffalo sauce. But it's a fun concept and the actual environment's really nice. But yeah, the food was slightly disappointing. We also ate at the Glass House, and this was one of the dining options where you pay for it, but it was definitely the best meal we had on the ship. It's like a tapas kind of menu. They've also got some nice main courses which are amazing, and honestly the flavours were just like amazing, like really, really, really good food. So if you're foodie people, definitely get to the Glass House. We also really enjoyed the Epicurean, and that's £35 per person, and that includes like 3 courses plus some other nice bits as well. It might have been like 7 courses in the end. We ended up getting a dessert board and a cheese plate, and that again was really, really lovely, high quality food. Main course, we shared a huge ribeye steak, just huge generous portions but loads of flavour. Sindhu we enjoyed. I think we've enjoyed it more on other ships, but it's still a nice menu. Other things you can pay for are Ripples and Sunday, and they're 2 like ice cream dessert shops. One's by the pool and one is on deck 7 near the atrium. We also ate at the Keel and Cow, which is more of a pub style menu with steaks and burgers and stuff. We had an amazing burger called the Prime Minister, I think it was called, and it was £10 something, about £11 each. And it was incredible. There was so much going on, but it worked so well. There's the Limelight Club, which we didn't get to try because it's an adult only place where you get dinner and a show, but I've heard quite good things about that. And lastly, Green & Co, which is a vegetarian restaurant, but George is a heavy meat eater, so I didn't manage to convince him to go there, but again, I've heard good things, and you do pay to go there. And there's also a sushi bar called Mitsuana, I think it's called, on the side of that, Mitsuana. And again, we didn't get a chance to try that. It's funny, in the 2 weeks, it just goes so fast, you end up struggling to actually get to all the places. So if you do have a cruise book, I'd recommend like figuring out what you want to eat roughly, just so that you can make sure you don't miss any of the spots that you want to try.
We're going home soon.
Are we? When?
Maybe we're going home tomorrow.
Say what you thought about the cruise. Have you liked it?
No.
You've not liked the cruise?
No.
What's been your favourite bit?
Maybe this bit.
This bit. Perfect.
Can I hold it now? Can I hold it, please? Can I hold it?
You can look at it.
Like play kitty. I want to see Tizzy.
So ending off the vlog series, the cruise series, sorry, not the vlog series, we're not ending the channel. Ending off the cruise series here.
Like what? I don't know. Cone. Can I see, please?
Yeah.
Ah, car! Ah!
We've had an amazing time. We're already thinking about booking the next because we've got the cruise bug again. It's been a couple of years since we've been on one. And now we've had an amazing 2 weeks. We just want to do it again soon. So thanks so much for watching this series. If you enjoyed it, please do feel free to subscribe. There's loads more travel vlogs to come. We've got some really fun trips planned for this year and next year. We hope these videos have been helpful if you're coming on a cruise, or just entertaining if you like watching that kind of thing. Make sure you leave us a comment if you have been on the Arvia as well, and if you agree or disagree with our food recommendations that we've made today.
I'll go swimming in a minute.
Now?
Yeah.
It's bedtime.
Oh, can I go swimming at the bedtime?
You're going to go swimming after bedtime? We'll be asleep, won't you?
I want to go swimming afterwards. I know, I want to go to the swim area. I want to go swimming area.
You want to go swimming now? The swimming pool's closed now. It's bedtime.
Oh, I thought I want to go swimming.
You want to go swimming?
Yeah.
Do you love swimming?
Yeah.
Me too, darling. Which is your favourite swimming pool?
I love the cold.
The cold, the big one?
Yeah.
The big normal one we've been calling it?
Yeah.
Not the bubbly one?
No, I do love the bubbly one and the...
Oh, come on. That's tricky.
I know, Mum. I know, Mum. Mama.
So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you. Perfect. We'll see you very soon in the next. We'll see you very soon in the next video. Say good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night, vlog.
Good night, vlog.
Good night, Dora.
What do you want to do?
I'll close it.
Why are you talking like that?
I'll close it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna close it.
I'm gonna close it. Okay. If I turn it off, you can close it.
Can I see it? Can I see it gone? Can I see it's gone?
Yeah.
Can I see myself? I want to see myself. I want to see myself when you close it. Can I see myself